Chapman and all, it is the 15th of September, opening day for the archery hunt in Missouri, and I've been at it since 3 a.m. here. So that's early, Central Time. So looking at the market, seeing what's going on here. And before we got too far into it, I wanted to kind of go back to some of the stuff I was reiterating in the last one of these things, the YouTube video I put out. Because I was thinking about some of the responsibilities. I was thinking about people and what they're talking about with respect to they want to leave a legacy. And for some reason, when you look up legacy, it talks about money, right? Legacy is not money. Legacy is knowledge in reality that we're going to be passing on to the next generations. The problem that we have is the knowledge that we have about how we made our money or how we created the things that we have and how we built wealth or our jobs. That's all changing dramatically with technology. And not only is it changing dramatically with technology, it's changing with the way things are being run politically. It's being changed with the way things are being operated as far as the manipulation in the background by the BlackRocks and the Vanguards and the State Streets, and then whoever is in whatever position of political power and whoever is influencing them, changing it all. So what we're going to be handing off may not even work. So what we're gathering is going to change significantly if we don't do something about it. And what is that? What is it I'm proposing we do about it? One, I'm going to propose get off your ass and start getting in the game with real estate investing if you're not doing it now. Why am I going to push on that one and push it hard? To me, from what I'm seeing, the single family residence will be the single most valuable piece of real estate in the future because they're getting gobbled up. There's speculation. It's speculation. I don't have any data on the agenda that the big hedge funds, the BlackRocks, the State Streets, the Vanguards will own 60% of the single family residences by 2030. That was just something I heard. I could be off on the dates, could be off on the percentage, but something ridiculous like that. How do you stop that? By buying the damn stuff, right? And not selling it to them. That's the other problem. It's people selling it to the hedge funds. Screw those guys. Let them go build their own shit. What we need to be doing is buying and holding, because our grandchildren will not have a single shot at this if we don't pick it up now and start getting it and putting it in our portfolios. Now, how do you buy it, right? Do you just go out there and buy anything that's available? No, just go spend money on something that just pops up for sale. You got to figure out what is the right thing to buy and you need to be able to keep it reasonably rented the entire time you own it. You need to be able to raise rents. If you do that, you're at least going to make 20% on your money, putting 20% down, at least 20%. And I'll show you how to do that. You need to register for Memphis. Seriously, go to my website, aaron.chapman.com, go to events, click on that one. Register. It's $250. It goes to fight human trafficking, another problem in our world. We got two big problems here we're trying to solve. How do we keep the powers that be from taking all the housing and turning us all into renters, everybody? And then how do you then try and stop one of the most prolific things going on in the world, prolific businesses in the world that's actually just tearing everything apart? Is this trafficking of humans for all kinds of reasons, right? So we're trying to do something about that too. It takes one person to do something, then the next person, and eventually we're going to get somewhere. So let's figure that out. Now let's talk about the market. See what's going on. I'm also cooking up a few other things in the background to try and help you guys when it comes to like the Burr stuff and using hard money and a few other things. So I'm cooking on a lot of crap, but right now let's just figure out what you should buy and get you going there. Don't wait. The rates aren't going down. The cost of housing is not going down. They're going to keep pushing this. Okay, so looking at the charts. Just like I've been saying, rates keep going up. Why? This is just the trend where they're heading. I've been talking about this trend since way back here. And look, we're way down here. I was telling you guys way back here when that the market's going to keep getting worse. In fact, I've been saying it for a lot longer than this. But this is when I start drawing the channel. Well, look, it's staying within the channel. It's doing exactly what I said it was going to do. So if that's what it's going to do, be prepared to pay the higher rates. There's other options out there, as far as rates are. No, let's not get into the other options. There's a lot of stuff out there. You've got to communicate with us. I've got so many things going on to help the real estate investor. You just start talking. Reach out to me. Set an appointment. Go to my website, aaron.chapman.com. Email me, aaron.chapman at snmc, as in Sierra, November, Mike, Charlie.com, or text me, 602-291-3357. We will got to figure out a way to help you guys out. But the market's going to continue to go in this direction. It's going to continue to get that way. Nothing we can do about it. Here's the Memphis stuff. You go here to register. You've got all the information with respect to the hotel is on this. Take a look here. got accommodations there. You can book the room there. We've got the location where it's going to be. We got Matt Osborne come to talk about the human trafficking issues. Just do something. You got to move. You got to do something. The only way to get in the game, the only way to actually win in any game is to actually be in the game. So jump in there. We got to work with you and make stuff happen. Appreciate you guys.